Hey everyone, it's Brickwaffle again, and we're back on the Ark Survival Evolved Block Farmers modded server, and that's getting longer every time I do one of these intros. And today, I want to take another look at these Skyrim helmets today, because I like the Centurion helmet, but I think we want to play with some of these different appearances. So I want to try making one of these, and maybe the Daedric one, and Dragonbone maybe. Let's try all three of those and see what they look like when we get them on our helmet. So this is really easy, they're pretty cheap, and actually let's just leave that there, and we're going to come this way and put that on. Oh yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. It clips into my head because apparently my head is too big. So let's take that back off of there and try this one. I think it's going to be the same thing. Just the top of my head sticks out of that one, but the back of my head looks pretty good. That's not bad, other than the top of my head sticking through it. And then let's try, I think it was this one I haven't done yet, right? No, that was the first one I did. It's the Dragonbone one. Yep, that's even worse. So unfortunately, while I really like the idea of these helmet skins, pardon me, they just don't really work that well for us. So I guess we'll just throw them in a miscellaneous chest for now. Is that where I put the other ones? Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of these that I really want them to look good. The Kylo Ren skin was kind of fun. I was playing with that earlier too. It looks pretty good. It's pretty terrifying. If I could dye it red, it'd be really great. But then you can see the back of my head through it. So these skins, I understand why they're in the mod pack, but unless you have a tiny head, apparently, it doesn't really fit very well. And I'm pretty sure I have the default sized head in this game, so I'm not sure why that's happening. Let's put this on real quick, just the beanie cap. How's that look? Well, that doesn't stick through the back of my head. You know, that fits the best out of all of them. So maybe we're going to go with that just so we can see a little bit of my face this time. Play around with that for a little bit. So, I've done a couple of things since the last episode. You can kind of see that over here. I got a little carried away with harvesting. I know I said I did a lot of harvesting in the last episode, and then I did a lot more. And I went ahead and put all these walls up and the crenellations in the corners. And that's looking pretty good. But let's go ahead and take a look at Freebird over here. We got Freebird with some metal platforms on him. And we are running really low on supplies in general. But let's take a flight up here and take a look at it. So it's got a wooden roof on it. It's got some of the battlements, and we have a big open courtyard in the back there. And that's really it so far. We got our little bridge across here, and all the dinos are still in this dino pen. It's still kind of a mess. Hey, what are you doing down here, raptor guy? Come here. Can I grab you? Can I hit you from there? I probably can't. You're too small. Oh, maybe I can. I can't tell. It doesn't look like I'm hitting him. He'd be dead by now if I was. So let's just fly over here and drop him off again. Most of the stuff out here isn't too bad. There we go. Level 12 raptor. I don't know what you were doing. But today we need to get a few things. What I want to do is I want to get one of the 50x foundries on this platform. And in order to do that, I need silica pearls and polymer. So that means we're heading up to the northwest to go ahead and get some of that stuff. I want to get all the silica pearls I can out of the northwest area. I'm going to need some organic polymer as well. And we're just going to make a club when we get up there. I didn't bring one with me. I've also read that Quetzals are good at getting polymer, so we'll kill a couple of penguins when we get up there with the Quetzal and see how that goes. Is this the Quetzal that has my fur armor on it, though? Oops, I jumped off. I'm really glad I hit the wrong key on this mount. It does not appear so. So let me go ahead and grab that. I'm going to get the fur armor, head back out to the snowy area, and I will be back with you guys in just a minute. Alright, we're back, and we're almost to the area I want to get the pearls from, but there's a T-Rex out here, and I want to see what level he is. I think we're just going to try and kill him with Kukulkan. Oh, level 40? Yeah, we're going to take her out first, just to make sure she doesn't try to bite us while we're out here harvesting pearls. There we go. Much better. Okay, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and pop down right here. And we need to get into the water and get some pearls, which used to spawn right around here. What am I missing? Oh, there they are. Okay, so I'm going to be a little far to one side. And yeah, it gets pretty cold when you're underwater in the fur armor. That's just the way it works. 19. So this is going to be a little bit, probably a few trips like this. And I'm going to go ahead and gather up a bunch of these. And there's some off the coast here too. So I'll grab up a few of those. I'm probably going to get, I think I need like 250 maybe. So I'm going to try and get 500 or 600 of them. Just to make sure I've got plenty for the foreseeable future. And then I will head over to the penguin area and I'll catch up with you guys over there. Alright, so here we are. I actually just did a quick test with Kukulkan on the way in here. I tried to eat one of the penguins, and his attack has such a knockback that they all went flying out into the ocean instead of dying, so I don't think that's going to be very effective. Maybe if we got them all pinned up against the wall, but it's not like these guys are that hard to kill. So we're just going to spear everybody up here, and then try to finish him with this so we can get more polymer. and that's going to be the next step. So I think, like I said, I think I need 500 of this. I can't remember exactly how much polymer I need, but it's going to be a little bit of smashing penguins here, so we'll do that for a little bit on camera together while I talk about the next set of plans I've got. So on the way out here, I had some time to think about what I want to do. Obviously, the castle is going to take a while, and it's going to be fun, and I'm really looking forward to that project. But I thought we might actually start playing with the Stargate mod. Whoop, there we go, mouse. Might start playing with a Stargate mod fairly soon, because having a portal out here, just so we can teleport, even with the Quetzal, come all the way out here, and then harvest up all the organic polymer we need, that's going to be a game changer for us. No, not that. This one, please. So that's going to be something I want to look at too. I'm not sure, I probably won't do that in today's episode just because all the travel time required to fly home, fly back out here, fly home again. But it is something I want to look at, and maybe I'll even set up some of that in between episodes, maybe put one portal out here so I know how it works, and then I'll bring you guys in when I set up the portal at home, something like that. I'm not going to do those all over the island just because A, I'm pretty sure they're fairly expensive, and B, I like some of the travel. I don't mind going to travel to see people like that. You can sometimes run across interesting things, but when you're coming out to the northern area, it can sometimes just be kind of a pain to get out here and get as much stuff as you need. Let's see. For example, let me get a quick drink of water here. Whoa, hey, water? Can I? There we go. And it looks like there's actually some more pearls down there too. But we're doing all right on pearls. We have 589 of those. We're already up to 75 organic polymer, so this won't take too much longer. Really, my only enemy is the cold and the water. So I'm going to go from island to island out here. And if you guys aren't familiar with this area for penguins, it's way up in the northwest corner, those ice flows. You can see where my little marker is. That makes for a great place to get these guys. So let's pop up in here. Do I need any crystal? I might as well get some while I'm out here. It's just sitting here on the ground, like, you know how crystals do. I know we don't need any oil. We got plenty of that from fertilizer. And I don't know of anything that I need crystal for, but that's all right. We'll go ahead and get some of that while we're out here as well. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to get some more crystal, and I'm going to get a few more penguins for organic polymer. And when we have maybe 500 organic polymer, I'm going to head back home, and I'll meet you guys at the base. All right, we're just about home. It started to rain, clouds coming in, but we have all the materials we need, I think, to take on the next part of this project. So let's land over here. And I did say in the last episode that I'm going to redo this building at some point. That's going to be a little while. I want to get the main castle done first, and then we can see how much of these machines and whatnot we're actually going to put inside the castle before I do that. So let's see. Our total haul ended up being... Come on, Kukulkan. Can I get your inventory, please? There we go. We got 198 raw metal, which I'm going to hold on to for just a minute. I probably can't even carry all this. 259 crystal. Can I move it all? I can, barely. And I need to put that in our fabricator, I believe. And throw some hide in there too, and some stone, why not? And then we need to get the... Oh, gotta get a little closer. 588 organic polymer. I think that needs to go in the forge maker. Let's go ahead and double check our recipes real quick. So in the forge maker, to make the 50x forge, we need 100 crystal, 125 electronics, 200 oil, and 500 metal. Let's see. So we've got 500 metal. We've got some electronics. We've got some oil. That's more than enough. Let's put in that much of that much of that. Let's get a little bit more oil. That seems fine. 722. We'll take the extra back. Then we just need the crystal in here, actually, I guess, and the electronics. And so the electronics we need the silica pearls for. Let's grab that, and can we get the raw metal too? Yeah, okay. So silica pearls, throw that in there. Composites. For electronics, we need silica pearls and metal ingots. We've got 201 metal ingots. And let's go back and check and see exactly how much electronics we need so we make just the right number of those. So I want... Whoop, nope, not that. Nope, not that either. Try again. I want to make one of these and one of those. So 225 electronics, which means we're going to need to take some of that with us. Let's take about 87 of it. That should be good. And we're going to throw the raw metal in here as well. So we have how many electronics in here already? 37, and we need 225, which means we need... just about 200. Let's see if we can just go ahead and craft 200 of those. Turn on. And 100. 200. There we go. Okay, a little bit of a hiccup there when we were trying to craft 200. Oh wait, we don't need that many, because there's already some in here too. Oh, okay. Well, let's just do this for a second. Turn off, turn on. And then we're going to craft 100. And that's going to give us 231, and we need 225. So that's perfect. I'm going to let that run for a minute while I look at a couple of other things with you guys. So we made this advanced smithy, and in here I've also forgotten that I made a fabricator and I've got some polymer, but this is a fabricator Mark II, and I want to play around with that as well. I'm not sure where we're going to put that. I think it's going to have to go inside. Whoop. Big time lag. Oh man, this sometimes happens with mods. You get those really big lag spikes. And for now, I think what I'm going to do is put it over here by these vaults. And I think that, like some of the other stuff in mods, these things can be picked up. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if we can get near that wall, and then over here like this. There we go. And that one, access inventory, looks like it needs gasoline as well. And the only thing we have in here to make right now is mercenary gloves, for some reason. That's a little weird, because I'm pretty sure that we had learned all the patterns for the mercenary stuff. There's a Fabricator Mark II. Yeah, we have all of them. Advanced Smithy. Interesting. Alright, so I'm not really sure why I made the Fabricator Mark II at this point. We might have to make another one. It might have just been something with mod updates. But we had the first one already over there. And the Mercenary Armor, I'm not sure about this one. So it shows that it's got 60 armor and 3615 for hypothermic and 15... Or hypothermic and hyperthermic. 60, 36, 15. But our regular hat here is 90, 25, negative 2. So it's not as good on the armor, but it is actually better. So let's check the chest plate. So 40, 40, 18 versus 187, 27, negative 14. So it's definitely better on keeping you warm, but not as good at actually keeping out the heat. Hypothermic? I think that's right. And armor's just terrible compared to our decent flak. So when you've got green and blue flak, and the primitive beanie's a little strange, but that's actually because it's the Centurion helmet underneath there. So I don't think we're going to make any of that yet either. And metal, we got the Centurion's helmet here. That's fine. And that's the structures, crafting. That's the Fabricator Mark II. We could make another one, but I'm not going to do that just yet until I figure out what I need it for. And the Quetz Armored Platform Saddle. So you guys saw that earlier. That's definitely really something I'm excited about here. How are we doing on this stuff? Not bad. 207. We got just a few more of these to go. And what else are we going to need? Let's go check that real quick. Throw that in there, and we're going to need some crystal. And I think we can just grab that out of here since we dropped some in the Fabricator earlier. How much do we have in here now? 315? I think we need about 200-ish. So let's see if we can grab that, take that inside, put that in the Forge Maker. There we go. There's one of them. Let's go ahead and get that going. And then we need more metal, more electronics, and a mortar and pestle for the alchemy one. So how are we doing on this? Pretty good. I think we're just going to take the metal out of here as well. And how do we need to make a mortar and pestle? How much of this stuff do we have? So stone and hide. Let's just grab hide. Stone, hide. Maybe? Do we not have enough stone for that? I don't think we do. That's frustrating. But it does look like we're done with all the electronics. So let's do that and grab those. And we'll grab a little bit more stone out of here. Man, that's going to be tough to grab a little bit of stone. Alright, so then we want mortar. And then we want to get rid of that. And put all of our excess stone and hide and stuff in here. So we got our first Forge Maker forge. That's the epic forge in there. Let's throw this stuff inside. And what do we need still? 400 metal ingots. We got almost 300. And I think we had some more in here, right? Oh, do we not have enough metal? We're going to have to smelt some. Well, good news. We have the new forge we can use to test that out. So this needs to have electricity. And we're going to need to get a generator set up. So I wanted to see, there's a pattern somewhere for a mini generator. Now let's see if we can just search for generator. Mini generator. Requires Engram's Fabricator, but I don't know where that's actually made. So let's check that out over here and see if it's in the advanced... No, because we just looked through everything in the advanced forge. Maybe it's in the Fabricator. So if we go to structures, electrical, there's the electrical generator. Nope. And that's the hard part. I might have to look up what mod that comes from to figure out where to make it. Let's take one other peek over here. And I don't think that's going to be it. No, don't see anything that looks like generators there. And I don't think it's an extra arc, but we'll check that one. Alright, so I'm going to go take a quick look at that, see if I can figure out how that's made, get a mini generator put together, and I'll be right back. Alright, so apparently that mini generator comes from Seven's mod kit. Yep, that's right. I kept wanting to say Seven's Mods Kit. I don't know why. But we did get the Alchemy Forge and the Epic Forge made up because I had some more metal in one of those other tables. But what I need for this is, I think, 50 metal and some cementing paste. And then if we come in here, and I was typing the word 7, but it looks like it's just the number 7 for a 7's crafting station. And then we can drop this excess back in here. And now what we need to do is place this somewhere. So it looks like a turret, but it is in fact a crafting station. I know that's a little unusual, but let's just drop that. You know what? Let's drop it over here. Can I make this face out the other way? That's a little weird to look at, but I think that's it right there. There we go. Access inventory. Now we got some good stuff. Crossbows and snipers. So that's the machines, but where is the other thing? Well, I might have to find the small portable fabricator in order to make the portable generator. I'm going to keep doing some looking, but before I do that, I'm going to put down this alchemy forge. This one doesn't say it needs electricity, so I'm curious whether or not it does. And just in case it does, I'm going to drop it over here. And then it should connect to the electricity automatically. It says it's powered. Excellent. So if we come in here, now we can make all sorts of stuff. We can make more gunpowder, more cementing paste. I think you can make 25 at a time narcotics by using 25, a lot more ingredients basically. You can make spark powder 5 or 10 at a time, gunpowder 5 or 10 at a time. Same thing with cementing paste. And you can also make extra polymer, and you can spoil meat really quickly. So if we throw some meat in here, we can turn it into spoiled meat nice and fast. I'm not going to do that yet, but I want to make sure I have one of those. And I do want to go ahead and get Kukulkan put away. Let's see, what do you have left on you? Anything important? Let's grab that stuff. Go ahead and grab that too. And then we're going to cook up this meat that we have in our industrial grill. So let's throw that and that in there. Turn that on. Throw this in here. And we still have a little bit of the old materials that don't want to stack correctly. But that's not too bad. We're going to save that spoiled meat for now as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and get everybody repositioned, and I'll be back with you guys again in just a minute. So I feel a little bit dumb. Apparently it's something I just craft in my hand that has 25 metal and 10 electronics. That is super cheap. 25 metal and 10 electronics. Do I leave any of that here? I can't remember. Let's try over. Let's not get stuck. Let's come in here. 25 metal and 10 electronics. There's some metal. And, oh, we have 8 electronics. Can we make any more? Are we really out of pearls? I hope not. How are we doing on this food cooking? Still doing pretty well. I'm going to take some of that, and it won't stack up, unfortunately. Alright, let's take that there. We're going to let the rest of that cook up. Do I have any? Oh, I have more pearls, so I need to get a little bit more metal in here, and I need 2 electronics. Turn on. 1, 2. And let's turn that off. Get that back. Craftables, gen, mini generator. Alright, that's pretty cool. And now what I need to do is make some... Oh, I probably shouldn't have turned that off. I need to make a few electrical cables, but let's check and make sure we didn't have any extra in our building a miscellaneous chest. Oh, good, we do. Straight electrical cable. And do we have an electrical box? We do not appear to. Electrical... No, we don't. Alright, so we got a couple of cables, but we need to make 1 electrical outlet. What do we need for that? Structures, electrical... we need 5 metal ingot and 3 electronics. So there's 5 metal ingots. Let's go back to composites. Turn on. 1, 2, 3. And then structures, electrical. There we go. Electrical outlet. Take that. Turn that off. And then we're going to try to come over here and let's get some gasoline as well out of this generator. Because I think we still have quite a bit. We'll take about, I don't know, 97, that's good, almost a stack. And let's see about getting this stuff on Freebird. So let's go ahead and gamma up here so we can see what we're doing at night. And hey, Freebird, time to get some building things going on here. I want to put this stuff somewhere, probably at the back end, and I apologize for all the swaying that's going to happen here. But, oh, that's perfect. Look how tiny that thing is. How close are we to the back? Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. So let's just do a little bit of that direction. Whoa, no, that's turning when the Quetzal moves. There we go. That looks pretty good. No, don't follow me. Just pretend, just kidding. And let's get this, let's see, if we put this on here, how much gas does it even hold? 8 slots. It holds the same amount. That's interesting. Provides power to nearby outlets. Does that really mean that it... Oh, because I still have to have the snap point. Okay. Let's throw these on here. 7. And... Right, like... No. I want it snapped to that. There it goes. And then we're going to put 1 electrical box here. Then everything that we want to put on this platform should be close enough to get powered now. So if we put this guy somewhere... you know, he can be near this thing. He can be right on top of it. It doesn't really matter. He could also be over here, I think, and it should still snap. It says it's obstructed, but I'm not sure by what. That was weird. He was green for a second right over here. Well, that's odd. What are you obstructed by, guy? Oh, there it goes. That's really odd. Does he really need to be sitting like right on top of the electrical box? That's the only place it's going to let me put it. Interesting. It doesn't snap to it though. It just has to be sitting right on it. All right, well, that's okay. That's okay. I can deal with that. It's just going to be a little hard to place this while he's moving. No, okay. There he goes. Unpowered. Why is it unpowered? All right, it's picked up. Let's try that again. He should be placeable. I'm not sure why he's not. Oh, of course I know why it's not powered. The generator's not on. All right, Brick Waffle, let's try that one more time. I'm going to talk about myself in the third person. See if I can get this to line up just right. It's really hard to get this stuff straight. And then every time he sighs, it turns a little bit. There we go. Let's turn that on. Powered. Imagine that. Ooh, wow. That is fantastic. Okay, so let's turn that off for just a second. And we're going to go get some metal and bring the... Actually, let's go ahead and fly you over there. All right, girl. Let's go grab our metal and see, because this is supposed to be 50 times faster than a regular forge. We don't need that stuff. Let's go ahead and grab all that, though. Where's our raw metal? Did I put it in the other one? There's 487. I don't think I can carry all of that. We don't need the excess of that anymore. We don't need any of the excess food. Let's put that in the ingredients chest for now. Actually, let's go ahead and throw that in there as well. And this should probably be done now. So let's get those, throw those in there. I'm just trying to do a little cleanup here as well. Hopefully you guys don't mind me doing that. Put that in the fridge. Okay, so there's half of our metal. Let's get around the corner. And let's see, first bit of metal there. Let me get that hide back. And where's the rest of it? There it is. Second bit of metal. I think that's all we have. I mean, we might have a little bit here and there. Probably not raw stuff. Any raw metal in here? Nope. What about the advanced forge? Nope. And the regular forge? Nope. Alright, so we got some smelted metal in a couple of places, but that's what we want to test is how fast is this thing. I hope it was worth it. I'm pretty sure it is. 50 times faster than normal. Ought to be pretty good. Let's put raw metal in there. And then get the other half from Freebird. No, just kidding. Wrong key. F. And then this key. So that is 487 metal. Let's turn that on and see how fast this goes. 50 times faster, huh? There. Oh, 20 at a time. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is going to be pretty fast. All right, it does put out a lot of heat, but actually that's another good reason to take this with us to the snowy area. Can always just turn on the forge for heat if we needed to. All right, so that's the next step done, and I'm going to be back with you guys here again in just a minute. All right, we're back. Everything's smelted up. This is working pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and destroy these forges because I really don't need them anymore. I can make charcoal and everything else really easily. And I think there might actually be some fuel in these too, so let's go ahead and check those bags. Oh yeah, look at all the spark powder we don't really need anymore, but we can use that to make gunpowder. So that's pretty good. And we can make charcoal, I think, 50 times faster in that other mortar and pestle as well. Or in the forge, I believe, we can make charcoal 50 times faster. So I'll be doing some of that. I've got a lot more gathering to do in between episodes, but for now, I think we're going to call it there. I'm going to get into the Stargate mod at some point, but I was just taking a look at that, and that requires 400 metal, 50 crystal, 50 more electronics, so I'm going to do some more gathering in between episodes and get that made up as well. And in the future, we're going to start working on some of the inside castle decorations, but that is going to really up our game in terms of getting metal, which we need for a lot of the interior decorative pieces. Stone, not going to be a problem either. We can put our dinos on the back of that or just carry them out there with a Quetzal. And there's plenty of stone around here, actually, up on that ridge and out that direction. And then wood, of course, we're in the forest, so that's not going to be a problem at all. Alright, and hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, then please subscribe. And as always, I've been Brickwaffle. Thank you for watching.